This session will deal with all about how to calculate the sum of the salary with respect to the professional engineer for the employees table, and also the sum of the salaries with respect to professional doctor. So here, once the summation will be done for these engineers corresponding to their age, and secondly, of course, the sum of the age corresponding to the doctors as well. And after that, we can have an average of the engineers and doctors' ages. So for this particular case, we go for the query design window, and we just specifically we have to type this particular query. So we can see that this is select some age as some age from the employees where professional engineer, and select some age as some age. Use an alias given for the each of the tables and queries from the employees with the professional doctor. So this query will give for the sum age for the doctors. This will give the sum age for the engineers. And this third query will be give the average age of the with respect to engineers. And fourth will give the average age with respect to the profession of the doctors. So now we are execute and execute. So once when an execute is given, we can see that 180 is the sum of the age corresponding to the engineers. 257 is the sum of the ages corresponding to the doctors. 62 is the average age corresponding to engineers. And 257 is the average age corresponding to the doctors. So we can have an check. 62 is the average of engineers. 62 is being the average of the engineers. So we can see 67, 78, 43. Yeah, definitely it's coming as 62. So this is how we can just find out the sum. So here the last one is also an average. So average with respect to doctors. So average is with respect to doctors. We can see it's 85. We can have a cross check. So 87, 72, 87, 98. Definitely 85 is somewhere in between. So this is how we can see that sum and average function works for SQL queries.